Yo, what is up, guys? We are back for episode 4 of the Gran Turismo 6 What to Build series. Now, this is a series I do think will be around for quite a while, because Gran Turismo is, of course, one of my favorite games. And this week, we have a request from the Stig11 on GTPlanet asking me, could you do a what to build for the Volvo S60 or a similar saloon? I would be so happy if you made this into a touring car. Thank you. And by the way, good work on the 2 videos above. Alright, so that he requested it after episode 2. And so this week I have the Volvo S60 T5 Sport 2003, and he wanted it to be somewhat like a touring car, so I made it a circuit tune. Got 529 performance points, 463 horsepower, 1,240 kilograms, and a front-rear weight distribution of 5842. The max torque is 388 foot-pounds of torque on an FF drivetrain. So, of course, racing car, so I just went with racing soft tires. Get a fully customizable suspension. Lower it all the way to 85 front and rear. The front spring rate 4.40, rear is 4.43. All the dampers are 3. These are stock, I believe. Same with the anti-roll bars, because this car actually handled very nicely stock. No camber angle, and I adjusted the toe angle slightly. I put negative 0.05 for the front and 0.18 in the rear. Racing brakes, 5.5 brake balance. Now this you can adjust depending on if you're on a wheel or controller. I'm on a controller, so I'm just going to leave it 5.5 for now. Sometimes with rear wheel drive cars you'll lower the front, or not rear wheel drive, front wheel drive cars, I'll put the rear brakes a little bit higher. Now skip transmission once again. Drivetrain, we got initial torque of 13, acceleration of 36, and braking of 19. That is what worked for me the best. Triple plate clutch, standard drive shaft because front wheel drive. The power, 100%, stage 3. Racing exhaust, sports computer, isometric exhaust manifold, the catalytic conveyor sports. Intake, tuning, and a high RPM range turbo kit. Okay, and I also put a wing on it. Custom wing. And that is rear downforce of 20, no ballast weight or position, carbon hood body color, window weight reduction, stage 3. Also change oil and do improve the body rigidity. That's another thing that some people typically forget, is because if you change oil you still get a little bit more horsepower out of it. And I just kinda went in and auto set the max speed at 174 miles per hour, which I will have on screen, not in an annotation this time, because I say I'll put them on screen, I always forget. So I just put up the annotations. I think the only thing I did adjust though was the final gear at 2.440. And yeah, so I'll go do a lap here for you guys quick. And of course, real quick actually, only assist I use is ABS of 1. That's all I need. So I'll do one lap around the Willow Springs here, the streets of Willow actually, and this will be a little demonstration of what the car has to offer here. Now I found that this car handled very nicely on the default like stock tune, so I just slightly adjusted the spring rates. Spring rates and the toe angle is really all I had to adjust, and ride height of course. Now if you don't feel like it works for you, you can always, possibly you could raise the ride height, you get a little bit more body roll out of it. But yeah, this car overall in my opinion is a very decent circuit car here, because when I first drove it, I thought it would be understeer galore considering it's front wheel drive, but it actually handles pretty decently for a front wheel drive car. Now the wing is completely your choice. He said touring car, and most touring cars typically have a wing on them, so I just did that, just to do it. And I guess I'll go one more lap here. And I basically tested this car on the streets of Willow here, and I've also ran a couple laps on the Brands Hatch Indy circuit as well, just to see how it handles the first turn there. And I mean, you guys can always adjust the tunes. I'm pretty sure you guys just use these as like a bass tune, get the idea or whatever, but other than that, hey, I don't care, do what you gotta do, because not everyone has the same driving style or prefers the same kind of setups, if you know what I'm saying. Like some people, especially with drifting and stuff, there's so many different styles to drifting that some drift tunes for some people don't work, whereas it'll work well for others. And typically controller tunes don't work all that well for wheel tunes. So, I mean, that's just a little thing that I've noticed. But just one more thing here is, last word on this car is it's a beautiful car. I mean, it would be nice if it was premium, do a little bit more to it. But can't argue, there's 1,200 cars in this game and whatnot, so I can't really argue the fact that this car is standard. I would like to see a little bit more premiums and better sound still, but I mean, I can't really argue because this car actually sounds pretty decent. But yeah guys, just keep those requests coming and I'll keep the content coming. So until next time guys, peace.